We're here. It's time for closing day at school. Woo! Well, I already see some stuff that needs done. I mean, I need to like take this sign off or, move this back inside, take this sign off. There's gonna be more, I think, to do today than I originally thought. Guys, welcome to closing day. That's not as exciting as it sounds. Closing day is just like the last day for teachers. So there are no students here. Our last day for students was last Friday. It was Memorial Day yesterday. So we've had a long weekend and now we have to come back on this random Tuesday. And it's because we had snow days, like actual true snow days that weren't NTI days. So we had to make up a day. So now we're back after Memorial Day. But at least it's not June, so it could be worse. But today I'm gonna show you what my plans are for closing day. Some schools have meetings, like my husband's school had a meeting for their staff in the morning. We don't have any sort of meeting. In fact, I didn't even know what time we were supposed to be here today, but I assumed it was normal time. So sometimes they let us come like later or work shorter hours, but apparently today we just had to be here at normal time. So I've got a lot of things I need to get done. However, I do work an extra 15 days a year. So like basically an extra 3 weeks. I try to get the majority of that extra time done before school starts so that I don't have to do it now, because who wants to do it in the summer? You want to just be done. But last year I only got time to do 10 days and I did some throughout the year too, but I did 10. So I have 5 days left to work. So that means I am not free. So it's kind of like, it's not really as exciting as it sounds to be like last day of school, because I still have to work 5 more days at some point. I'm not going to do it this week, but I'm going to probably do like maybe 2 or 3 days next week and 2 or 3 days the following week. So, and I can do at least one of those days from home because a lot of the stuff has to be done on the computer, going through old emails, planning some things, stuff like that. But I thought I'd show you kind of what my plans are for today. It's not very exciting. So honestly, probably not the best day to follow me around, but it's closing day, so I thought, why not? My main plan is to cover books. That is not very exciting, but I have a lot of new books, $900 worth, actually almost $1,000 worth of new books that I really want to do like a book haul at some point. But there's these books that are like hardcover that will need this type of covering. Oh my gosh, I almost tripped over the chair. And then I have paperback books as well. There's
Teacher's reminder, if you have not picked up a checkout sheet, they're on the front counter in a bright pink.
So, announcement about the pink sheet, which I'll show you that in a minute too. But let's go in here in my office and look at this stack. So these are more new books. They're processed, like they have all the stickers, everything that needs happening to them has happened except for the covering. So the paperback ones are these 2 stacks and they need this other film out here. Sorry, I'm just like really taking you everywhere today. They need this stuff that's more like a laminating type film. This one takes about 5 minutes per book. This one only takes like maybe 2 or 3. So it's very mind-numbing and boring. So my plan honestly is to listen to my audiobook. I'm reading an audiobook right now, Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. It's kind of ridiculous because I don't even like romance, so I don't even know why I'm reading it. But I liked their other book, which was called In a Holidays. So I thought I would try it. But anyway, I brought it with me and I have the audiobook. So I thought I'd listen to my audiobook while covering these books. But guys, look at this one book. So this is the actual cover, and the naked hardback is so much prettier. Like, I feel like that other cover is what a lot of books look like nowadays, like House of Hollow, and I've seen like a lot that have the vines on the face and stuff. But this one is so pretty. So I think I'm just gonna use it and not the actual book cover, which I know is kind of funny. I also have paperwork that I need to dispose of or just like clean out. I've honestly cleaned out tons already. Like there were stacks and stacks and stacks of papers over here from like my English 101 class that I need to get rid of. Then let's go, well, okay, there's all these, okay, well, I don't even know what I need to do. Maybe I need to make a plan. These are all discarded, weeded books that I'm waiting to get board approval for like getting rid of them. Because I actually want to give them away for like prizes or to English teachers so they can keep them in their classrooms, like their classroom library. But there's actually tons more. Like this is just a fraction of them. The rest are in a back storage room. There are tons. Just like throwing away little papers. Honestly, the library needs some cleaning. Reorganizing. I'm just not sure when I want to do each thing. Like some things I want to save till next year. I also need to, at some point, fix all these books. These are all damaged. I'm not good at fixing books, but I have supplies. I just don't even know how to use them. So I'm gonna have to watch some videos on Dimco. They're like a library company. On their website, they have videos on like how to cover or how to fix damaged books. Everything needs cleaned out. Every single thing. I need to like Marie Kondo this library. That's my plan, including my desk, including every single drawer, especially before we move to the new school in a year. Everything's bad. Like if you open a drawer, it's like, who knows what some of this stuff is. Some of it's from before I came here. Some of it's like my stuff that's just sort of thrown in here. Here's just piles of stuff, you know, like what is everything? So it needs some help. You know, there's kind of just stuff everywhere. So we're gonna clean out every single thing in this library, but I'm gonna do that on my 5 days that I have to come in and work like just by myself when there will be no one here. Okay, I finished my pink end of year check sheet that they were talking about on the announcement just a minute ago. This is mine, and I need to get my final little thing signed off, which says, let's see, all room expectations are completed and room is ready for summer. I mean, I don't really have to do anything. It's a library. I feel like they can just sign off on that. I don't have to like move tables or chairs or anything or pack up my stuff. Some teachers have to pack up all their stuff. But I got everything else signed off on, so that's exciting. The front office, I'm turning in keys. I don't have to turn in my keys because I'm coming back next year. So yeah, I just need to get this signed off on. And yeah, I mean, honestly, there's not much else. The other big project I'm doing is I bought these like numbers, and I don't think I'm going to start this today, but maybe if I get so bored of book covering, maybe I will. But I'm going to number the books that are in series so that students know what number they are. But there's many reasons, actually. I came up with a plan. Let's see. Students can better find the book they want. They don't accidentally check out books in the wrong order. It will help me to find gaps in my collection. You know, if I'm like, oh wait, I don't have book 2, and I clearly see that now. It will help me keep series up to date. Books will be shelved in the correct order. Yes, because I see my TAs and they don't know either, and they won't shelve the books in the correct order. So there are a lot of reasons, actually, it turns out, now that I was thinking about it. I use this little library program planner. This thing has been a lifesaver. I use it for everything. I did it for my, let's see, discarded books plan, what to do with those. I'll show it to you a little closer. Oh, and breakfast, by the way. I forgot to mention breakfast. That's also really important. Discarded books. So you put like the title, the start date, end date, your objectives while you're doing it. Turns out that's really helpful because I realized that like when I was doing the labeling books in a series, there were way more reasons that I was doing it than I even thought. Resources you need, the steps that you're going to take, when you're going to have them done by, and you can check when it's done. So this is actually done already, mostly. So, but I just made a ton of copies of these and I just use this for literally everything. Oh, do you want to see something cute? Look at this. One of my TAs, or not my TA, one of my students in my English 101 class got me this, and she put my name on it. Is that not the cutest little thing ever? Oh, and I don't even think I've showed you my V statue. Somebody, one of my students is good at 3D printing, and he 3D printed me this because he knows I love V for Vendetta. And you can see the V on the bottom. And he was holding a rose in his hand, but it broke off. I have the rose, so maybe we can try to fix it. Yeah, so anyway, oh no, he just fell off the base. Ah, oh no, what am I gonna do? It looks like there wasn't a way to attach it right here. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to fix that. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna lay him there. Oops. Okay, so let's get to it, and I will track my progress throughout the day, show you what I'm doing. Also, I'll be signing off on like everybody else's form, so I should probably log into this front computer up here because everybody's going to come in that hasn't already and ask me to sign off on their pink form because one of the things on there says that they are free and clear in the library and that they have no books checked out. So I will have to sign off on everybody. Okay, I think somebody's coming. Bye. Okay, so here's my to-do list, and I kind of forgot about some of these things. Like I said, I was going to start with this one and finish covering books, but I kind of forgot. So I have to write a student's letter of recommendation. He actually asked me on the very last day of school in an email, and I told him I could do it today. I have some templates that I use, so I'm going to do that today. And then one of the teachers said she would donate some stuff to my little prize closet that I'm going to have for like contests and things like that for the library, which I have a good start on. It's like those 2 boxes right there. But she said she has some stuff she could give me if I'm interested. I need to turn in my pink form. So okay, so I guess I'm going to start with the letter of recommendation, just get it done because I told the kid I would do it today. And then, but I wanted to kind of show you, here's the to-do list. It's longer than I thought. This is all summer or very beginning of next year. Like stuff like renew the newspaper, you know, stuff like that. Right before school starts, we have to have a plan for block scheduling uploaded into a shared Google Drive for our school, which, I mean, I don't know that I have to because every other teacher has to upload their unit 1, but obviously I don't have units, but I thought I'd upload kind of like a plan of how I'm going to make the best of block scheduling, which is what, of course, our school is moving to next year. So these are all things that need to be done early. So you can see there's a lot, like a lot. So some of this is gonna have to get done on my extended days that I start in the fall. Probably like, I'll probably work 10 days before school even starts, and I'll save a lot of this for then. If it's next year stuff, I want to kind of save it till next year. And right now, just finish wrapping up the stuff from this year before I get too far into all these big projects. And then here's just stuff I want to do. I mean, you can just see it just goes on forever. All right, guys, we are on the way down the hall to go pick up some books from a teacher who they're like redoing the English storage room. So they're going to get rid of some of their professional development books, and I need to grab them for the library. So I've already gotten kind of caught, like, I've gotten caught by multiple people in the hallway already, which is so funny because, like, yeah, if I leave the library, it's like, oh, by the way, do this, do that. So yeah, but I did get some presents delivered to a lady that has helped me all year in the library, and her daughter who just graduated and also just had surgery. So I gave her something as well. So I delivered both their presents. Okay, you know how I just said like earlier that I was going to clean out the library, which means I need to like get rid of stuff? Well, I might have just gotten a whole cart of books that I don't really need. Yeah, so I just took all these. I thought I would have room to put them over here because I didn't realize it was that many books. But like, these are our professional learning books that teachers can check out. Not that they really ever do, maybe once in a blue moon. But now I've got a whole bunch more. But unfortunately, a lot of them are specific to English and reading, whereas most of these over here are for everybody, like The First Days of School, Teaching Like a Champion, Tools for Teaching, Classroom Management. Whereas this is gonna be more specific to English, except for like these foundations books. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them, but now I have a whole cart taken up. So I'm gonna have to clear off some space like over here, maybe just store them until I figure out if we're gonna keep them, if we're gonna get rid of them. Some of them I can probably get rid of that we don't even need anymore, but give some of them away that are like workbooks and stuff to kids that need like English, like ACT practice maybe. And here I was thinking that, like, you know, ooh, I'm gonna wear a pretty shirt today instead of a t-shirt. Well, now I'm like sweating like crazy. So I'm gonna see if I have some more caffeine real quick. Ooh, I don't, but look what I have. Well, I do, I have tea, but look at this. Haha. Today it is blackberry lemon. No, it's good. It's not my favorite. I'm not a fan of the berry as much, but it's pretty good. Also, for lunch today, I'll be going to Chick-fil-A, getting lunch, bringing it back home and eating it with my husband because he is on his first day of summer. His closing day was last Friday, so we should have a fun little excursion going to get lunch after a while. But right now it's only 9:45, so we've got plenty of time before lunch, maybe like 2 hours. Okay, I was about ready to say that we're now going on the hunt to find an assistant principal to sign this form, but I think I see one right outside my door. It is 10 a.m. on the dot, and I have now finished everything that I had to do today. I just got my pink form turned in, I got signed off on. Let me check that off on my list, like right now. I still need to get the stuff from the prize closet thing from that teacher, but I don't want to go all the way downstairs and she's really far away. So maybe I'll save that till just some other time. I literally have to take the elevator, and not that that's bad, but I just don't want to have to go that far. Covering all the new books. That's really the only other thing I need to do today. Oh, I just got some emails. Nothing that I really need. 25 boxes of 3-ring binders. Don't need that. A retirement reception for people I don't know from school that I don't go to. And then, oh, I helped a teacher with her essay to get into, was it a rank 1 program? Yeah, like a rank 1 program for special education. She had to write an essay, and we kind of figured out like the outline for it and stuff. So she just sent it to me to have me help her edit and revise it. So I do need to read that, but I just want to take a break for a minute. And our office is like really hot, but the library's cool. So I want to go sit out front for a minute. So I'm just going to do that because like I'm burning up. Time. Here is where we're at. I've covered all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll take it. That's actually not bad. I'm going to do these when I get back. And then these have something that need to be done to them. Like the stickers I need new stickers or different genre stickers or something. So I'll have to fix these. But yeah, off to a pretty good start. I'm literally getting ready to leave for lunch like right now, getting my stuff together. In fact, you can, come with me here as I get my stuff together. But I'm glad that I chose just to cover books today because I've been interrupted a lot, which is bound to happen on a day when everybody's just trying to kind of get things done and stuff. So like, obviously I'm fine with it because that's just what today is. But if I'd started on a big task and been constantly interrupted, I would have been like, I can't focus. So I'm going to try to do the big task, like organizing and labeling books in a series and things that involve, let me make sure I'm not locking. I don't know if I might be locking my lady out of my office. So I'm going to leave the door unlocked. But you just never know, like when people are going to pop in and out. And it was the same way with students when the students were here. So I was like, man, okay, wait, I don't know if I want to talk in the hallway. You know, I just was waiting for the students to leave so that then I could have it like peace and quiet. But of course now people have been dropping in today and I've had to go run a few little errands and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, I'm ready for a day though where there's literally no one here. It's going to be weird. But then I'll do the back storage room and the books in series. So, all right, let's go to lunch. Okay, food is acquired. We have Chick-fil-A. We have iced coffee, which is gonna be important for this afternoon. I've already had some, it's very good. I might put some Starbucks in it too because it's pretty sweet. So I've got some Starbucks I'm gonna add to it. This is the grilled chicken wrap thing, which is really good, and the avocado lime dressing. Yay. We're back from lunch. We are back to book covering. Had a little accident there on my finger. It's good, it's all good now. There we go, we will finish these and then we'll see where we're at as far as covering some of the paperback ones. Also, this little baby escaped, and so we spent a while trying to track her down too. We are at 19 books covered, this whole shelf, and it is only 1:30, yep, so we're doing good. And over here, now I'm going to reprint labels for these because they're like hard to see, so I think I need some new ones for those. And I've listened to 50% of this audiobook since 8 p.m. last night, and well, actually this bookmark's not in the right spot, but I'm listening to the audiobook and it's kind of good. It's like a little Indiana Jones love story. I'm definitely intrigued. And then yeah, I think that's where we're at. We're gonna still look into maybe covering some of these, but right now just plugging along covering. Well, we are at 2 o'clock. I think I have to stay till normal time, which is like, well, school lets out at 3:50, so I'm gonna leave at 3:50. I've now reprinted all of the little stickers and little spine labels that I needed to reprint and finished another book. So I have 5 books left to cover, and that's it for those. So maybe I'll stop after that before I start on the covering of these because I just don't want to do it. Oh, and I forgot that I also have to look at that lady's essay. So I guess I should do that next. Yes. I kind of updated my little spreadsheet on like books I've been reading and stuff. I always keep that updated. I did, like I said, one more book over here. I'm gonna grab some more coffee because why not? I'm trying to think if anything else has happened. More teachers have come in for me to sign their form. Oh, one of our special ed teachers was telling me about how she came in last Friday at like 6 o'clock at night to do something. She had to come in here and make a copy, and that there was somebody like hanging out in the dark in the back corner in the chair. And she was like, she thought it was a kid that had like stayed and was still here. So she like flipped on all the lights at once so they couldn't run and hide because she thought it was more than one person, but it was just one person listening to a video. And apparently it was a custodian, but he was like really, really young. So she thought it was a student. So there was that story. Oh my gosh, I saw something move and then I got scared. It was just Ella. Yeah, so this has been, I mean, I'm sorry this is not a more interesting day. I mean, it's been fun. At least there's that. So I took Ella out to go to the bathroom, and now I've locked myself out. I left my keys. Yeah, let's go see if there's somebody out front that can let me in. Okay, we got in. Some nice lady was standing outside and let me in. I don't actually know who she is, but she had a key, so apparently she works here. So now we're back inside, and we're gonna finish our 5 books. Was it 5? Yeah, 5 books, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna do as probably the last thing of the day. So here's where we're at. We finished covering the books. Yay. It is only 2:30? 2:39. So I have an hour to go. Hour and 10 minutes, yeah. The problem is there are still all of these books. I counted, there are 30 here that are paperback that need to be covered, but that's not gonna get done today. It takes approximately 5 minutes per book. It's 150 minutes. I did some math, well, on my phone, on the calculator, and this would take approximately 2.5 hours, which is gonna take longer than that, but I'm gonna spread this maybe between like some random days that I come into work and just sort of do some, you know, when I'm taking a break with other tasks. Which means I still need to go read that lady's essay really quickly. But also the first thing I'm gonna do is grab some books to take home for the summer. So that is always one of the most fun things I do. And yes, I'll be coming back and grabbing some as we go, but we're gonna go through the shelves and I'm gonna take you with me and we're gonna grab some books for the summer. I have tons of books I'm gonna read this summer, but we're gonna grab some more just in case. I'm also grabbing books, I know for sure one I'm grabbing right now. I'm grabbing books that are audiobooks that I'm like kind of tandem reading now where I'm following along. Ooh, do I want the paperback? Yes, I'm gonna read Throne of Glass. I'm finally starting this series. You know what? No, all the rest are hardback, so I'm gonna go with hardback. Yes, I think we have all of them. I'm gonna have to be sure. Oh, I can't get this back in one-handed. Yeah, so I'm starting Throne of Glass. I've got the audiobook on hold. It should be coming in any day. So we're taking this home so that I'm tandem reading lately and I love it because it just reads it to me and it's wonderful. Okay, let's see. Anything else that I'm like, ooh, I really, really want to read? Oh, here's one. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I'm totally going to read that this summer as well at some point. So we'll just start a stack. Books to take home. Will I get through very many of them? Maybe. I read 9 books or almost 10 pretty much in May. If I read 10 books in May, and that was during school, one of the busiest months of the year too, then surely I'll get time to read even more in June and July especially. Oh, Strange. No, I have Strange the Dreamer. Never mind. Okay, now we're moving to horror. So, yeah, this is a horror. We did fantasy. Oh, Small Favors. 100% gonna read this because I read House of Salt and Sorrows in May. Just finished it and absolutely loved it. Not absolutely loved it. Gave it like 3.5. It was better than I expected though, so I'm taking it home. Okay. Let's check out some of the new books. Was I gonna save? I think I'm gonna save some for more like Halloween time. Like Society for Soulless Girls seems more like Halloween-y. Let's go look at the ones I just put out. I know I literally just got done covering them, so you would think I would remember what they are, but I don't. I remember thinking that some of them looked pretty good. Was there any that I was like, oh my gosh? Oh, Remarkably Bright Creatures. I hear a lot about this one. It's something about an octopus. Okay, I'll take that one. Oh, all I hear about is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I don't think it's something I'll like, but I'll take it too. I tried Belladonna and didn't like it. Okay, let's look down here. Let's try this shelf. Anything? No, I think this is going to be it. Well, for that section. Now we're going to go over to, well, of course I didn't look at the paperbacks. I'll do the paperbacks another day because I'll wait till I cover them. I'm going to go put my stack over here. Okay, so let's go sci-fi maybe? We could try sci-fi and mystery. I don't think I'm going to really have too much in any other genres. So sci-fi, I've not been enjoying lately. I've liked very few sci-fi books apparently that I have ever read. So I don't think it's really a genre for me. Marie Lu, no. I've tried Illuminae so many times. Maybe I give it one more chance and see if I can actually make it through it. We'll take that one. Okay. This is so much fun. This is like the best thing ever, going through and picking out the books you want to take home and read. I absolutely love it. Okay, Red Rising. Well, we're 100% taking that. It's not, none of these books are even on my summer TBR, I don't think. But that's okay. We're going to read them anyway. Okay, now we're on to mystery. See, this is why I can't wait to have the series in order with the numbers on here. Because see, like, this is first. Why is it over here last? People wouldn't know. Ninth House, I'm not going to try that one again. Firekeeper's Daughter, no. Is there really anything that I would read on these shelves? A lot of this is definitely older. Oh my gosh, look how many copies of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is out here. We need to put some of those away. That's a wonderful series, by the way, if you've not read it. These are just mostly older books. Oh, now on my list is Stalking Jack the Ripper, and I have the audiobook on hold as well. So, or not even on hold, I think it's just like available. So I guess I'll grab that one. Ooh, I Hunt Killers. Boy, that is such a good series. The first book especially. Definitely better than the other two. Oh man, I've been really dying to read Neverworld Wake Again because this book is so good. It's one of my favorite young adult books. I'm not going to the historical fiction section because I'm not going to find anything there. But I'm going to go over here and look in the, let's see, this is like if you liked our popular books. No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm going to glance through the romance and reality, see if there looks to be anything that I would be interested in. But I'm going to guess the answer is no. Love and Olives, that actually kind of intrigued me. But I think I'm good. Because it is still romance, even though it dealt with like somebody looking for the mythical city of Atlantis, like the lost city of Atlantis. That sounded kind of cool. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not seeing anything in romance. I mean, I'm just like kind of glancing, but still. Okay, now we're on to reality. I definitely don't read much realistic fiction. Definitely don't read much young adult realistic fiction. It's just teenagers dealing with their problems. Oh, I've been meaning to read this book though forever. Take Me Home Tonight. It's like a fun little romp around New York City, and they like don't have cell phones or something. And it's like, oh wow, that's the back cover. I think it takes the place in like one night. What's really funny is that one time I was like, I don't know if I should take this home tonight, like this book or not. I almost grabbed it to take home, and I was like, should I? And I was like, well, the name, it's telling me in the title, Take Me Home Tonight. So I was like, okay, the book is calling to me. I guess I have to take it home. So I'll take that one. Let's see. Do we see anything else? Oh, I read that book, The Year I Stopped Trying. That was good. Because because it's like, hey, you don't have to actually try that hard. Like, why make straight A's? I mean, that's good, but like, don't kill yourself doing it. Let's see. I mean, I can obviously come back and get more books, and I've got a million other books to read. Okay, so here's my library haul from my own library. I feel like this is a pretty good mix. We've got a little bit of realistic fiction. I think these two are both realistic. Some fantasy, horror, fantasy, mystery kind of. I don't know what you can call that. More realistic, and sci-fi. So we've got a little bit of everything here, which is good. Pretty much every genre. Yeah, I'm going to take all these home, and we'll see how many I actually read. But I feel like 10, you know, this is a pretty good amount. Well, guys, the day is over. It's done. It is 3:45. I'm leaving at 3:50 because that's when the bell normally rings. So what do I do this afternoon? I can't even remember the last time I updated you. We were covering books, weren't we? Yes, we finished covering all the books except for the paperback ones, which will take 2.5 hours, we decided. I signed off on some more people's papers. I talked to some more people about stuff. That's usually just how it goes around here. Did I even get out of the library again? I think I went to the bathroom and that was it. I don't think I've even like left the library again. I read over that lady's little application that she had, her essay that she'd written for her on her little application for a program that she's doing. Read over that, gave her some feedback. And I think that's it. Like literally it was a lot of talking to people, which the library job is that you're kind of like somebody that people can come and talk to. And I read this in a book one time from a class I took on leadership, that you're not an administrator, but you're also not like a classroom teacher as a librarian. So you're somewhere in between, and teachers feel like they can come and talk to you about things, and that you have to, keep everybody's like secrets, not their secrets, but it's like confidentiality almost, like you're, like a counselor or something. But anyway, you just kind of let them bounce ideas off of you or let them get their problems off their chest, and you just listen, and and that's just how it goes. So that's been kind of fun. I didn't do as much of that today, but that is what sometimes happens. I did just film another video. I actually spent part of my time doing that too. I updated my spreadsheet on what I've been reading, so I thought I'd go ahead and film my May wrap up. So I just did that, which didn't take very long. And I think that's it. That's the last time I saw you. We got books ready to go. I found a box for those, and now we're gonna box everything up and we are getting out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just call it a day. I'm not gonna show you me walking out the door, but I am. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is my closing day. I have to come back 5 more days at some point, so it's not like I can really go say it's summer, but tomorrow I'm not leaving the house. I'm reading all day and playing video games and doing nothing. So I will talk to you guys again later. Bye.